How's it going, everyone? It's a video today on some questions from our UK Guppy Stock group. For those who don't know, we've got a guppy group on Facebook. It's basically for all guppy lovers in the UK. You can share your guppies, you can, photos, questions. They'll get answered by myself on YouTube or some of the members as well. So yeah, I've took some of them today. I thought I'd do them on our YouTube. I'm going to try and get the photo as well with the questions, so you can actually see yourself, those who ain't in the guppy group, what's actually going on, kind of thing. So the first one is from Gary J. It basically put a photo up of one of his male guppies, lovely guppy, and he's wondering if it's fin rot or not. So basically the guppy's got ragged fin, obviously. To me, it doesn't look like fin rot. It looks more like nipping. It looks like it's been nipped. There's no discoloration. Sometimes you might find some red at the back, some black, some white even sometimes. You'll find some discoloration, and basically what will happen is it'll get worse and worse and worse generally if you're not treating it. It will start coming and it will start attacking the body. So yeah, that's a good indication when it is fin rot basically. But that to me, mate, looks like fin nipping. I did notice you mentioned you got males in there only. That can happen. Now listen, anything can happen in the fish world. You can have a shark, you can have a guppy, they'll be best friends. 99% of the time it ain't gonna work. So yeah, if you did put some females in there, mate, there's a good chance it will stop. Next, Key has put in, what's this pink thing on the belly of a guppy? Basically, what it looks like to me is prolapse. If your guppy's got prolapse, I personally would take it out of the tank, put it in a quarantine tank, and sort of let it live its life, kind of thing. Especially if it's a female. I mean, as you know, males, they're constantly. So yeah, you don't want to be stressed out as well. So if I had a spare tank, mate, I would definitely get the guppy out, put in another tank, and let it sort of live its course. Treatments, usually it doesn't really work from my experience anyway. But you could try with salt and stuff, but I don't think it's going to work. So sorry about that. Next one is from Rosie C. My guppy's pregnant. When will it give birth? So this is a good one for those who don't know, or new to sort of guppies and live bearers in general. With a guppy, they'll basically square off. So what you'll find is obviously it's a circle belly normally they're pregnant, but when they're about to drop, it sort of squares off. So it'll go sort of square and then back up again. That's a good indication that she's ready to give birth. At that point, you might want to put in a breeder box, depending on the situation. It can stress them out as well, so bear that in mind. It can stress them out. So if you had a big breeder box, loads of plants and that, brilliant. If you had a tank with loads of cover and that, and you wasn't worried about maybe losing a couple of guppies, I mean, some guppy strains will eat their fryer, some will literally leave them alone. It all depends on the individual basically. But yeah, if you've got that's basically what you can do. You can put them into a breeder box if you wanted. Again, it does stress them out, or leave them in a tank, and yeah, you could take the male out if you wanted to. I don't know how many fish you've got in a tank, but yeah, so that's kind of when you get the squared off look, and yeah, you're ready for them. Next one is, can anyone recommend a dewormer? And also there's another one underneath that's Molly's lost weight and died. This is two questions in one base. It's from Gasper C and Kelly H. So with losing weight, usually it's a sign of internal parasite worm. Unfortunately, at that stage there's a good chance your whole tank, unfortunately again, could be infected with this worm parasite. I would definitely treat it through bendazole, which is what I've found to be really good. You can find it in the NT labs, anti-influent dewormer, which is, as I said before, flubendazole. If you can get another ingredient, another product, I don't know, but yeah, usually in that it does help with the internal parasite and worms. People say about using salt. Salt doesn't generally work internally. I've never known it to work internally. Obviously, external salt can be really good. It can be really, really good, but internally, I don't think it's not going to work, unfortunately. So I would definitely get flubendazole if you can, NT Labs anti-influent wormer, and I'd go from there. Treat the whole tank. Don't just take that fish out, put in another tank, treat that. Definitely treat the whole tank, because there's a good chance it could still be in there. Also with worms, you can kill them off, but they can actually leave eggs there as well. So you might find in a couple of months, I don't know, maybe 6 months, you've got a problem again with the same fish. So generally you'd treat it and leave it a while, and then treat again, just to erase any, just in case there's any eggs that have been in there and they've kind of hatched. You just get them out. So basically treat it, then leave it a couple of months or so, treat it again, just to be safe. So yeah, that's that for the 5 questions today from the Guppy group. As always, if you've got any questions, send them to myself, my brother Dan, or in the Guppy group as these people have done, and I'll get them out and I'll try and answer questions as much as possible. Regards to the business, shipping, as you know, so shipping livestock is currently on hold at the moment. Unfortunately, the weather's too cold. I don't want to chance it. I know people say, "Oh, I've had guppies from here, I've had this from here." You know, me personally, I don't want to send something out that could potentially die, especially risking the health of the fish is not what I want to do. I'd rather do it when I'm safe. I know, the fish is going to be safe. I'll send it out now. So that'll be next year. We'll send that again. Obviously, if you're local to Essex, round our way, more than welcome to deliver them to you, or you can pick them up if you want. But yeah, so that will start. And also shipping. A lot of you have noticed probably that we're sending out with just parcelfuls at the moment, purely parcelfuls. So if you're paying £3.69 I think postage for the parcel from Royal Mail, we're sending out with parcels anyway. Reason being, Royal Mail have been quite off the mark lately due to COVID. Listen, it is what it is. I can't complain. We've had customers who had like maybe a week late, not getting their items at all. So basically, what we've chosen now, we know parcelfuls, got a good relationship with parcelfuls. We'll send your stock with parcelfuls, and we know it's going to get there within a day or two, which is pretty good really with the current situation. Yeah, so that was that with the situation with the postage. So that'll be like it probably for a while until COVID's actually over. So those who are choosing Royal Mail, we are sending out with parcels. So obviously just be prepared. I believe you have to sign for it. If you don't sign for it, if you're not in, I think they take you to your local post office anyway. You just pick it up there the next day or whatever it is. But yeah, that's that really. So yeah, I hope you're well and keeping safe. As always, we're always around. We love to answer questions, love to help you out as much as possible. That's what we want to bring to the game. Now, prices, a reasonable price. We do them as cheap as we can, really. And also, we want to try and bring the knowledge we've got and help you out. So, as I said before, with the plant situation, I've had messages before saying, "I really want this plant," and I've said before in the videos, I don't want to sell you a plant that I think will die. It's as simple as that. I don't want to sell you a product that I don't think will work. There's alternatives. So basically, like the snail traps we've got now. Someone actually, I can actually answer this question. Someone asked me about how to give the snails, pest snails that come on plants, as you're getting a lot of them basically accumulate. So basically, there's something called a snail trap that we've got. We sell it on the website. You put your bait in, the basic snails will go in there. You just basically dispose of your snails. Now there's another way of doing it. If you can't afford it or you don't like your gadget, a lot of people like gadgets, so I'll buy that. I like the gadget. If you haven't got the money to sort of spend, get some lettuce or cabbage even, put it in your tank. You'll notice that a lot of them will go on there. Again, remove it, and that sort of help. Another way is also cut down on food. So a lot of excess food they're eating, and they're basically just going loads of them. So yeah, I'd cut down the food, get a snail trap. If you want to get a gadget, if you can't afford it or you don't want it, get some lettuce, get some cabbage, even cucumber. I've seen cucumber before work as well. You've had a lot of snails. If I put cucumber in the tank with plecos, you get some snails on there, so that does help. And you can obviously again take the cucumber out and get rid of it. So yeah, that's it today. I hope you're well, as I said before. And if you need anything, let us know. As always, again, this is on YouTube. We're on our Facebook page where I'll put the link below. We've got our website as well. You can speak to us through email, through Messenger, personal message as well. So yeah, take care and catch you soon.